Thank you. I get it.
Size 30M.
Oh, yeah. 30.
Log file.
It's not member now?
Add log file member.
Oh. Get log file.
Hi, Ronaldo. Please, can you mute Saki-san?
Okay. Okay, so while Marinette is doing her multiplexing, what I wanted before to what I wanted us to do before the class, before we start our class, I wanted us to take a little bit of time to talk about the backup strategies. So my question is for the whole group, and I'm expecting everybody to say something, at least say something. I want each and everyone to give like to give his backup strategies. For example, if you get a question, any interview question asking you to explain the backup strategies that your enterprise or whatever company you were working for have been using. So what are you gonna say? I repeat my question. Just imagine you get a question during your interview asking you to explain the backup strategy the company have been using. So I'm waiting for your answers.
For me, I think it all depends on your service level agreement.
Okay.
So for
Okay, and before I continue, the next question is, what is service level agreement?
I think it's just some type of agreement or something that like a whole the company like the terms that they have when it comes to backups and the data that they have for customers or whatever. So how they want the data to be what?
I didn't understand the answer.
A service level agreement, I think, is just like a contract that states how the company's data should be handled. you know, and it's usually given to the DBA, you know,
I
when they
don't think
start
I
the
don't think
job.
the service level agreement has anything to do with the data or DBA. It is just a
To do with the
commitment between.
backups, right?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It is just a commitment between the client and the company or the service to the client.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So the service level agreement it doesn't prioritize. So in other words, it's not something that is only given to a DBA, right? It could be
Not
given
at
to.
all. It is no, not at all. It is not something. It doesn't have anything to do with the DBA or the data or the backups. No, it is just a commitment between the client and the company.
Okay.
The consumers of the service to the consumers. Service level agreement can be anything, as well as it can be related to database. For example, the backup strategies. The company might surely have a service level agreement.
So is anything that is related to the database related to the database?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because you say it's a commitment between the customers and the company.
How come the customer, Renata? The customer?
Yeah, the client. Okay, for example, if
the customer has something to, like agreement,
every company works for customers.
Yeah, but do they ask customer just follow what they put in place, and if they are not satisfied, they will change it, right? Do they have to follow?
Let me take an example.
Marinette, why did you add redo D? You only needed to add to C. Anyways, moving on.
Okay.
You can just remove it.
I was talking.
Okay.
But can you remove it logically, though?
That's what she's logic. No, when you remove it is a member. So when you remove it like this, it's gonna remove it both physically and logically.
Okay.
Okay. As I was saying, let me just take an example with your let me say T-Mobile. When you get a line from T-Mobile, what is the agreement between you? You have free data, free phone calls, free this and free that. This is a service level agreement between the customer and the company. Let me relate it to DBA, for example. If the service level agreement of my company is, for example, to prioritize let me say minimum data loss. Minimum data loss, it is cannot remove or data slash. Okay. The minimum data loss, it is for the customers. If the company has for example, let me say Amazon has data loss. Has data loss. Not their network or whatever. Their company cannot work normally if there's data loss. So it is an agreement between the company and the cost. Okay, let me just check it on Google.
And if just said that we are dealing with Bank of America.
Let me check.
Like that.
Google says
or Walmart
Google says what?
Let us explain everything she wants to say so we can understand what she wants really to say.
Level agreement. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a service level agreement is a commitment between a service provider and a client. Let me look for another. Service level defines the level of service you expect from a vendor. So that's what I was trying to explain. It is a commitment between a company and its consumers. It doesn't have anything to do with DBA or backups or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Every transaction you do with a company, you have a service level agreement. As I took the example of Spring, when you get a line from Spring, obviously you're creating a service level agreement. That means what? That you have free data, you have free phone calls, you have free everything, as well as a bank, for example, and a bank have a service level agreement with its consumers. You are a DBA. A DBA normally knows that if my company if my company's priority is minimum, let me say minimum what? Minimum downtime. If my company has minimum downtime, that means that what it prioritizes recovery. If my company has prioritizes minimum data loss, that means that what they want let me say a lot of space, because if I don't have a lot of space, I cannot keep data. So it is that's what I'm trying to explain. So service level agreement doesn't have anything to do with database or backups or whatever. It is a word in general that all the companies use to make an agreement between their consumers and themselves.
Yes. Okay.
That makes sense.
So that one is like I don't know, but your question was like to explain
your backup strategy. Or explain your backup strategy. For example, if you go to an interview room, you have been working for 5 or more years. Mm-hmm. What is the backup strategies that your company for whom you have been working? What is the backup strategies that they use? For example, if I say my company have been using, let me say I think I kind of get what. Let me say backup set. My company has been using. Oh, let me not even say back. Let me say image copy. If I say my company has been using image copy, why is my company using image copy? I can say that we know that image copy. The advantage of image copy is that it is fast. There is fast recovery on image copy. But image copy, it is used on a disk, and a disk doesn't have a lot of space. So if my company prioritizes minimum data loss, I cannot keep. I will use no, it doesn't make sense. Wait. Okay, I had a question before we start the class. Image copy, is it on disk or is it disk or tape? I mean, image copy and backup set. Which one is disk? Which one is tape?
Image copy is disk.
Okay.
And then backup set is tape.
And backup set is tape. All right. That means that if I say that my company uses image copy, I'll not use the minimum data loss. Instead, I'll use the minimum downtime because of the recovery. Image copy, the advantage of image copy is that there's fast recovery. You can easily and fastly recover your data. So if my company prioritizes minimum downtime, I will use the image copy. But on the other side, if my company prioritizes minimum data loss, I'll use the backup set. Why? Because the disk, the size of the disk is limited. The size on the disk is limited, so I cannot use the disk if my company doesn't want to have data loss. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah.
If my company doesn't want to have data loss, I'll use the image copy. Why? Because image copy uses tape, and in tape there is a lot of space as compared to the disk. So I will use the tape. I'll use the backup set instead of the image copy.
I have a question, Renata. That means if they ask you what is your strategy, you're gonna say your strategy for your enterprise is use a recovery faster, because you say your enterprise use image copy, right?
It depends on the company for which you're working.
Yes, I understand. That's why I say for that company, you just explain. Okay, I got. Okay, that's right. Okay.
For example, like what Anita said about the service level agreement, if the service level agreement of my company is minimum downtime, I'll tell the person asking me the question that my company prioritizes they call it recovery point objective, RPO. Recovery point objective, that is minimum. No. Recovery, recovery
you're right.
time objective.
Recovery time.
Recovery objective. Time. Because point objective is data loss, time objective is downtime. If my company prioritizes recovery time objective, I'm gonna use a backup set. Why? Because backup set it allows fast recovery. Backup sets allow fast. I mean, there's a lot of backup. I'm just taking an example of image copy and backup set.
I thought you said image copy is faster.
Faster, yeah. That's what you said.
Image copy.
Let me see.
Yes, I think so. Emerald said that too. Image copy is faster.
Image copy is faster more than the other one.
But then it can only stay for 7 days and it's stored on disk.
Exactly.
I think disk is forever, but not the tape.
When I talk about faster,
Tape is forever.
Tape is forever,
but disk is only for 7 days.
Exactly. When I talk about faster, I mean faster recovery. You can easily recover with the image copy as compared to the backup set or to the tape. I don't know if you guys understand.
We understand. It's only
So for the RTO, if they prioritize RTO, you do the image copy, right?
No.
Yes, because it's like they tolerate minimum downtime, right? And then the RPO is data loss. So if you use the backup set, you're definitely not going to lose data.
Exactly. So if your company prioritizes RTO, you use the backup set.
Give me RTO means what, please?
Recovery time objective.
Okay, thank you.
So you use the backup set. Why backup set? It is used recovery time, minimum downtime. Wait, I don't know if I'm the one getting confused.
Maybe
really. Okay, let me start over. We need to understand.
You say recovery time what?
Recovery time objective.
Thank you.
Okay. You said the backup set is on tape, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the image copy is on
disk.
The tape it stores more data.
Oh no.
Yeah, tapes
Oh
are like
yes,
cassette.
yes. Tape more data and
Let
then
me see.
Tape stores more data. So if my company prioritizes minimum data loss, which is RPO, recovery point objective, I see. I was confused. Thank you.
Mhm.
I
So
was
for
confused.
recovery point objective, it will be backup set,
Backup
right?
set, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. And if I want to do backup set, I'm just gonna say the command for backup set is just backup database, right?
Yeah.
On Alman, backup database. When you do backup database, you're doing the backup set. So you need to explain, you give the command, you give the what you're using, for example, backup set. And on the contrary, if my company prioritizes RTO, which is recovery time objective, I'm going to use the disk.
Okay, help you with your seat. Okay, chapter
Yeah,
11.
I'm going to use the disk because the disk enables faster recovery. So sorry for the confusion. You guys should.
It's okay.
no, but it makes us understand
Yeah,
better.
so the disk is faster recovery,
Maybe
and
no.
this one is backup set.
Oh,
Okay.
backup set.
So there's a lot more
Okay.
others. And the thing you don't have to, mistake you don't have to do is that in class we have been doing, for example, call backup. You cannot say that they will know that you're lying. Why? Because the call backup is not even an advisable backup that you can do in an enterprise.
Mm.
Yeah. So you cannot give it as a backup strategy.
Which backup do they do in enterprise?
Of course, hot backup.
Okay.
Hot backup. So wait a bit.
What
Wait.
is the advantage of
So
The backup that is done when the database is online is hot backup, right?
yeah, the hot backup
Exactly.
is when it's online.
Exactly.
And
So
if
in
you
enterprise,
like when you back up, just say at night, that is not the core backup.
at night it's a callback. I think it's a call backup. I mean,
So you can do it too at night.
Because
no, you can do the hot backup at night too. If you schedule your backup on front tab, you can do the hot backup. So anyway, it's just a way to tell you guys that you cannot say cold backup. You cannot
backup.
say which types of backup again?
You say hot backup?
Core.
No, she said we can do a
Hot backup.
call to
For
hot. I don't really get.
Another
Core
explanation.
backup is when it's not, it's offline. The
offline.
database is offline.
So what she's saying, she said we have to say when it's online, right?
Yes, that means hot backup.
Hot backup.
Hot backup, yes. Another
Yes.
explanation, for example, for them, another data backup, for example, for the minimum data loss, I can use it's an image copy. So again, I can use the full backup. If my company prioritizes minimum data loss, I'll use the full backup. Is it the full or the whole backup? The backup of the whole entire database.
The full, no.
Full incremental.
Yes, full incremental. I can use that one again. As I was saying, image copy backups is just an example. You can take even incremental level 0 if you have the explanation for that. So if your company prioritizes minimum data loss, you can use the full backup. Why? Because they don't want to lose any data.
Any data.
So they do the backup of the. If your company doesn't want to lose resources, for example, the space and all those things, they'll do that. The backup strategy that they will use is incremental level, differential, incremental differential.
Sorry, now that you check my interview. Thank you.
So it's just an example. Okay. Hoping that everybody understood. If not, any question? If not, you can start the class.
We are trying to go back to our notes and all that.
No question, we can start the class.
Hey.
This is my question. This is where I was. And then I wanted to add all this, the rest of the member in U01. That is when I have that issue. So I guess that because I did not the group 2 A was missing. So if I do it now, I hope it will work, right?
You wanted to add what in U01?
The U01, because they said that we should, it's 6, we have 6, I mean, 4 group 24 redo log, that means they are 6. And then we have 3 in Oradata and the rest in U01.
Yeah, you
right?
can just, all the database.
So the U01 was group 4, 5, and 6, right? I'm saying that maybe I have that issue because I have one group on group 2 was missing, maybe because when I finished and then everything was current on use, and I add the other member, this one that when I started having error.
I guess if you do it now, it's gonna work.
Maybe I should try. Just
okay.
I see again. Yeah, that is what happened.
No, you cannot add the member.
All of them
have you added the group? You cannot add the member when you haven't added the group. Add the group first. Alter database, add log file group 6. You haven't added the group. That's why it doesn't work.
Oh shit.
Add log file group 6. You put the directory. You put the directory /U01. Open the string.
Huh.
Okay, let me just make sure. Did you create the directory U01 /log? It is log. Did you create the directory?
Yes, I did, unless I have to do it again. But I did it.
Okay. /log /redo06.log. .log. Close the string and put the size.
No, this is already slow.
It did not properly ended. slash U01 slash log slash window. Open database shop log. You're adding, you're not dropping.
So that one I didn't.
Alter
Normally I
database
was
add.
supposed to just alter the database. That one. I was just confused when you said that.
And we can just copy and paste. Copy from log file to 30M. No, down. Yes, copy from log file to 30M. Enter.
Okay. You see?
File unable to create, cannot be created. U01 slash, okay. Exit and cd slash U01 slash log. You're in Galaxy log. Exit from cd2 dot. Two dot. cd space 2 dot. Okay. cd slash U01. No, exit from our data.
All right.
cd2 dot again. cd2 dot. cd2 dot again. That's fine. You can cd U01 slash U01 slash log.
That's the one.
Renata, she's supposed to have that slash inside the Oracle arrobas student. She's supposed to have that over there.
Yeah, that's fine. You can enter.
And all our data. Crazy.
So you don't have that directory. That's why you cannot add that with log. So go ahead and add that. No, you don't need to put the exclamation sign. You're on the operating system.
Oh, this is.
It is log. It is log, not secure.
It wasn't. It was U01
slash log. I think so.
No, it's like C2L.
Slash U01 slash log. LOG. Okay, good. Now connect to SQL Plus and enter the command again. Just copy and paste. Go up and copy and paste. No, not that. The alter database at log file. This one. Alter database at log file groups. Yes, the whole one. And paste. Yeah. Okay. So you don't have that directory. That's why it wasn't working. So you can just add the members and add the other groups.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I think I will do it. Thank you. Let me stop sharing and then. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Okay, so we can start the class. Who did not attempt the questions?
Which question?
I mean, this question.
The first one is me.
I did not even try to do one because I know.
How can you say that, Ronaldo?
I never know.
Is it normal? I don't know. I don't think so.
Takisa, did you attempt those questions?
Akisa is not there.
No, I'm there, but
I thought you guys are new now.
I'm busy.
I thought you guys are new. Takisa, did you do those questions?
my putty doesn't work. I need to work on it.
Look at share your screen, Takisa. How can your put doesn't work?
That's true. Share your screen, Takisa.
Hey gosh, you guys are not nice.
He said my put is not working. International.
Oh, when we are doing it, Corinne. Oh, does she left?
Maybe she's there. Try again.
Corinne, hi.
She said try again.
Try again.
Oh my gosh, the exam is next week, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
It's next week?
Mm-hmm.
He said that yesterday.
She said that yes. Oh,
Yeah.
when?
She said we'll discuss it
It's
tomorrow.
on Friday, yes. So it's next week.
Oh.
So funny.
Is it David? Is he the one sending this thing?
It's David, yeah.
Takisa, which putty is not working? Oh, you have another putty.
It's the body they cannot work. It's working.
Huh?
It's not working?
Oh, Sakisa. Sakisa student 285.
385.
Sakisa.
He's the one sharing his screen.
It's a screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's to the number.
Yes,
If you put something, that
it's
means-
screen. Yes, it's Sakisa.
No.
Space.
Corinne, are you there?
Oh, Sakisa, put first the
Come
common
here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Space.
she don't talking to you.
Space. Sakisa before aura space. It's working, Sakisa.
Okay, connect to the database.
Sakisa exclamation SQ.
SQ Sakisa.
S first.
SQ. That put it got to work by force.
Man, it's working. Don't move, Sakisa.
It's gonna work
Put
by force.
SQ.
S as La Sakisa.
That's it. It's working.
All right.
I guess I wish one was not working.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, Corinne, I was calling you for the SQL fundamental. Do you get the lady or the girl?
I told you, is this Saturday they're going to do that security?
Okay.
They told me that the SQL plus it is, first of all, it is not like OCA, and it is so simple. Like SQL fundamental, I mean, it is not like the way we're doing and we are invigilating.
And why
hours
is
and
so
all that stuff.
expensive?
No, it's not. I mean, it's 150, right?
No, it's not 245.
No, they told me it's 150.
Oh, you do have a lot of
For the
things.
sequel,
SQL fundamental.
So what
it's
are you going to,
245.
when?
Huh?
It's 245.
It's
Yeah, it's 245. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's 240 because I hear that is the same amount
It's
as
245.
Yeah, I think I checked it and I saw 245.
Do you know anybody who took it?
Not yet. That
Because they
one.
told me that what they told me was that they don't invigilate you. I mean, like the way you're
Nobody
doing the
supervise
OCA,
you.
nobody supervises you.
Oh,
And
and
yeah,
where do you do it at home?
Everywhere.
Everywhere you went. That's what they used to do it in school because, I mean, you're like a class,
Oh,
you're sharing
yeah.
the answers. There's nobody
Yeah.
invigilating you as compared to the OCA and the other exams. And it is far more
Oh,
simple
so
than
that's why people were doing it at school.
at school, yeah.
No, but Renata, they changed that after. This year
Oh,
they
really?
changed that. You're supposed to go to the center. It was that last year, but this year they changed.
I see one group in the morning they took in school that day. Remember?
Yeah, because it's a coronavirus. When coronavirus, Trump said they're going to open the school. After that, when they're going to open the school, they're going to start to do that in center.
Well, so far they are doing everywhere you want. So far.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, yeah, right now.
And you
So
can
we
easily
have
Google. You
we
can
have to
easily
do it.
Google the answers of the of the SQL fundamental as compared to the OCA. Like
we have to set it up this week.
So, I mean, I think we have the SQL fundamental preparation that Emerald gave us.
They said that is expired, right?
No, it's not a dump file. It is a SQL fundamental preparation. I think
the one that you started
questions.
long time ago.
Yes, exactly.
It expired. It's already expired.
For 600 questions, you remember?
Exactly. It is 600 questions, and the SQL fundamental, I think, is 60 questions. So among the 600 questions, you can easily find the answers to your questions there. So that's it.
David, go to your pudding.
I mean, is it 19 or I think it's 19%? The space of our data reduced, but the U01 did not.
Go to your enterprise manager.
Your already
Or you can go
90%
to.
is fine, right?
It's fine. It's very fine.
But the U01 is not fine.
It's 99.
His FRA is probably pointing to U01. That's why, probably. Go to your enterprise manager. See, I don't know. I deleted my class database, but for some reason it keeps appearing. I do not know why. Like things for the FRA, it keeps appearing.
You asked him to go to the enterprise manager?
No, not enterprise, to the, how do you call it?
WinSCP.
Yeah, WinSCP. Enterprise
I have
manager.
the same problem. I have some phantom database.
Right, I know. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's maybe because it's the first database we created, but
I
it keeps
deleted
appearing.
on VNC.
Did you try to delete it on
Go,
Puri?
WinSCP, take
Yes,
it out.
I deleted on Pudi. I deleted all the extra things, but then I think the backup is still running for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because even if when I grab PMON, I see that it's still there. I'm like, why?
The backup or the what? Remember you schedule the backup of that first database on
But
Enterprise.
I deleted the database. I don't. Anyways.
You did with DBCA, Anita.
Yes.
But I noticed when you delete with the DBCA, when you go to
you still have to delete those extra. I deleted everything related to that.
Did you do that? Did you use the startup normal restrict exclusive?
I mean, that's the same thing as deleting in DBCA. And with that startup no mount too, you still have to go and remove it from the Etsy Aura tab. You still have to go remove it from the TNS names. Because that, like, I don't know what that command really does, what it really deletes. But I've noticed, like, with that, you still have to go delete, you know, the TNS names and Etsy. Okay, go to your U01. Go to slash. We've done this so many times. Go to the slash.
I try everything.
Go to slash.
Before the exam, I'll just delete everything in my everything.
I'm already deleting all my database.
Please?
Even my DB1
all the
database.
way up. All the way up.
Yes.
No, where you see Oracle slash home slash deep. Sure. There. Go to root. Go to U01. Go to APP. Oracle. Admin. You need all these. Okay, go back one directory. Go to Oracle. Go to your DIAG. RDBMS. So all these databases that you deleted, just take them out.
I did all this yesterday, but they came back. I don't know what.
Joseph has the same problem. When he deletes, he come back. I remember that.
Yes, I don't know.
Did you delete the database itself?
Yes.
Did you go to DBCA and delete it?
No, I tried I used the DBCA, but didn't succeed.
Yeah, you should probably do it from DBCA. So, or I guess you can do it from SQL.
My DBCA doesn't work.
I have a question. When you want to drop your database in SQL, you connect to that database you want to drop, right?
No,
yes. No. Yes, because you have to do it in exclusive mode, right?
Yeah, because the command is just drop database. Which database you want to drop? That means
yes, you have to connect to it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, when you connect, you shut down first. After that, you start up. Okay, that's okay.
Anita, please, I do not understand. You said that the exam is when?
She said it's next week.
She says next. She's gonna give the date tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday.
I tell
I was
you.
not joking.
Even next week, like tomorrow, Friday, that's not good enough. We need at least 2 more weeks.
For real.
Anita, if you say that, what are you gonna say?
I mean, it's
what do you want to know again?
They give us a whole week, but still.
Oh my God, that's even check. But even if they give 2 months, I'm not feeling it.
And the way Emerald usually does it in class, I think she can finish the whole paper in like maybe 3 hours. I'm like, wow.
She act like a
everybody's
robot.
okay with the. I hope everybody's okay with the payments because your
With what?
stuff will soon be cut.
With what?
Your payments.
No, that's not the issue, the payment.
The payment is not, you have to be at 250, right?
Huh?
Hmm.
3. You have to be left with 600.
Really?
He didn't say that. You
It
are
is-
the
it
one
is-
saying it. He has to
It
say
is written in Brontech. If you go at Brontech, you will see. To get to
But you are
Brontech,
not-
you have to be.
Maybe Renada. The coronavirus wasn't there on that time.
I'm surprised he hasn't even sent a message.
Renada is
yet.
Props PA. You people
He
don't
will
know.
send it.
By
He
the
will
way,
send
I
it
changed this.
at the eve
There
of
was no
the maybe
coronavirus.
at the eve of the exam or 2 or 3 days.
Monica, what do you say?
I say Renada is Props PA. You people better believe what you think.
I will see before I believe.
There was no coronavirus on that time.
It will be too late to look for the money, Marinette.
But, huh?
It will be too late to look for the money. It is written there, Brontech.
You are not going to Brontech. How do you going to see it? Maybe you are going there. How do I going to see it there if I'm not going there?
On the first day of school, I took
You should kill me. 600. Kill me.
So if the school fees is 3,800.
You know what? I saw that notice too.
When was that?
It's like outside his
Outside the
office,
office, the post office,
where they usually
it's
put the
written there.
announcements.
Gruka had
So that is when we were going to school, because I never see something like that.
Me too, I never,
If you go, you see it there. So
I have a question. The prof get something to file the tax with that money they pay for the class.
That is my question, because we
Yeah,
are going
because
to
I
school.
need
We
something
have
to
to.
file my
I
tax
need.
with
I
that.
need.
Yeah,
I need the government to give me back my money. At
my
least.
money. That is America.
I don't understand. Are you guys serious?
What do you mean?
Yes, no, they pay you to go to school.
Yeah, they pay you to go to school. Normally, I should have something to.
I'm talking about the fact that Brontech is something back. So you guys are not.
It's back.
No, it's not bad because I think so. The profile the tax, so it's supposed to give you something to file the tax to have the money back too.
Brontech is a consulting firm and not a school. Brontech is not recognized as a school.
And why did
Consulting
he put it there? The fee. What do that mean? Fee. Student.
The beach. Can you see what I said?
Have you ever seen?
Renada is a Props PA.
Monica. Yes, Monica.
Renada is Props PA. You don't believe me.
Yes, Monica.
Oh my God.
She's
Okay. Renada,
assistant.
Renada, please, I have something. Go tell to Prof you are not ready. Give 1 week again. Because
Exactly. Yes, Renata, go and plead for us.
My sister, I myself am not ready here. Meaning for the exam or for the payment. So if we could just put it maybe 1 month after. So as I was saying, Brontech is a consulting firm and not a school. Have you ever seen a school, a normal? Oh my God.
How do you know that?
When I Google a DBA school in Maryland, Brontech is there. That means it's a school.
no, seriously, it should give you something.
I will asking because you won't have to play with people money like that. You have to fight so that they can give you back your money.
Oh, why?
Oh, what happened?
She said her computer. Oh, she thought that